Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Let me start off by saying I am a huge fan of Victorinox Swiss Army knives, and from my early teen years, I've had one version or another in my pocket, purse, or on my keychain. Now there are more than 200 variations of these multi-tools, bearing the iconic Swiss shield, and if I were to ask what the best model is, I would probably get more than 200 answers. Now over the years, I've discovered that there is a fiercely loyal fan base for these little knives. And for good reason. Victorinox, a name that evokes feelings of class, prestige, and reliability. The iconic shield and trademark red have kept everyone from the elite to the everyday man prepared since 1884. The Swiss Army knife, now a household name across the globe and a somewhat ubiquitous term for any multi-functioning item. They've been pioneering and reinventing the definition of multi-tool. And over the years, what with all their different models, colors, sizes, and product categories, I can't help but admire those dedicated engineers and their persistent pursuit of that elusive concept of perfection. But when it comes to a multi-tool for women, I think they might have already achieved perfection, all the way back in 2011. And here it is. I humbly present my choice for the best Swiss Army knife ever made. The 58mm Midnite Manager. Man, I miss Top Gear. Sure, you have your large ready-for-anything models like the Swiss Champ and the Hercules models, but most women are not going to need most of these tools, and much less don't have the pocket or bag space for such a large multi-tool. Medium tools like my climber, which I've carried around forever, are slimmer, but even then I've never had a wine opening emergency or had to carry a parcel back from the haberdashery, or spontaneously taken up leatherwork so that the parcel hook, awl, and corkscrew are just taking up space on the back of my knife. Now I know people have found numerous creative ways and practical ways to use these tools, but in the urban jungle where I live and work in, they're superfluous. Robust, sleek, and petite, I believe the Midnite Manager is the essence of a woman's perfect daily multi-tool. I've bought the standard iconic red model because, well, I'm a traditionalist. I mean, you can buy a Ferrari in a color other than racing red too, but come on. At just 2.3 inches or 58mm in length and only 1.1 ounces, the Midnite Manager makes for a great keychain, purse, or pocket carry tool. What I love about this one is that Victorinox stripped this model down to everything a woman might actually need on a daily basis, and gave us a couple premium features usually only found on the larger plus scale models. And yet they didn't compromise on the core Swiss Army knife DNA. Everything is made of stainless steel, and the primary tenet tools, like the knife and scissors, are there. On the reverse, you've got a bottle opener and magnetic Phillips screwdriver, as well as a nail filer and flathead screwdriver. Hidden in the scales, you've got two other fabulous and useful tools, including a retractable ballpoint pen and an LED flashlight. The battery comes with your Swiss Army knife upon purchase, which is excellent for immediate use, and saves you from all that trying to find the right battery and hopefully it fits nonsense. Drop the battery into place and simply press on the iconic shield to light the way, sort of like a Victorinox bat signal. It doesn't replace a proper flashlight, and it isn't designed for safety or long run times, but it is a godsend in a pinch. And isn't that the magic of a Swiss Army knife? Replacing the battery is simple. Insert a paper clip into this pinhole and open the compartment and change the battery. It uses a common SR1130W watch battery. Same for the pen. If you run out of ink, pull the pen out all the way and insert the new one into the original position and you're ready to go. Both of these can be replaced and they can be found at available licensed stores or through Amazon or Victorinox's website. The Midnite Manager is a fantastic gift for wives, girlfriends, and daughters. And it won't break the bank either, sitting at just around the $60 mark. I've seen people use this for everything from geocache adventures to leisurely shopping trips, and just your everyday situations when you need one of these tools immediately. And perhaps one of its key features is its ability to actually fit in what passes for a woman's pocket. But if even that feels like too much, or perhaps you know someone who you just want to help ease their way into the everyday carry lifestyle, Victorinox has the classic SD model. Entering into production in the 1950s, the classic SD received a new design feature, swapping out the nail cleaner with a flathead screwdriver in the mid-2000s, and this particular model was made first available in 2012. Pared down even further, the classic SD model only has 6 tools: the knife, the scissors, the nail file and flathead screwdriver, tweezers, and a toothpick. The keyring is listed as a technical 7th tool. The classic SD model is one of the most popular models for the brand, and there is a huge array of color options and modifications. And for this video, an example of that is the departure from the classic red. And I will be gifting this to somebody else when we finish filming. I like to think of this as a Swiss Army knife with training wheels. It's the one you use before you graduate to other models with more tools. And that's not to discredit the classic SD. It's cost-effective at $24, widely available, and provides basic functionality with time-tested reliability. But when the two are directly compared to each other, the Midnite Manager just feels like a much more premium product. Both knives are great for women, and honestly just about anybody else who would need a small, reliable multi-tool. But for me, the Midnite Manager is the Swiss Army knife that I would design for myself if given the chance. Every tool that I actually need, and with nothing that I wouldn't, in a form factor that I can effortlessly carry. You could make the argument that there are technically better multi-tools and better tool sets made from even better steel. But borrowing another Ferrari metaphor, choose any new vehicle from any parking lot today, and it will be technically, on paper, superior to a 1964 Ferrari 250 GTO. But at the end of the day, I still know which one I would drive. Somehow, this little knife is both functional and, dare I say, a little romantic. Practical and elegant, and that is nothing less than the point of this channel. I'll see you next time.